than if I'm got my feet down here. So I love that freedom of movement. It's a lot of fun.
Unreal. And can I just say that your hair looks amazing? It's so cool. It's like you're forever in a music video. All right. Our next question is from James, Charlie, and May in Minnesota, who ask, what's the best and also the most challenging thing about living in zero G? We kind of heard a little bit about doing flips, but what about challenging things?
Well, I think the best and the most challenging thing are related. So we talk about how much freedom of movement we have. The fact that we can float and we can fly is really a lot of fun. It's definitely the best thing, but it's also the most challenging thing. So it means that all of your stuff floats all the time if you don't do something about it. And so if you look around our environment, we have Velcro squares on everything. We put our stuff down on Velcro or it floats away. You put it in your pockets. I have Velcro on my pants. But every day I am doing a task and I open up a bag that's maybe full of 30 different items, and boy, those items really want to come out of that bag, and so they're going every which way. You really got to pay attention. You got to have eyes on it. You're stuffing things back in the bag, and so it's really easy to lose stuff if you're not paying attention, and if you get overconfident, you might lose something that you need, and so it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's really, really fun, but it also can make things kind of challenging.
Absolutely. We all just watched Mark do a juggling act, and it was pretty amazing. With glasses, a Sharpie, a headlamp. Unreal. Okay, our next question is from Madison in Georgia, who asks, how do you stay in contact with your family and friends down on Earth?
We are very fortunate. We actually have internet protocol phones, and as long as we have a satellite link to telecommunication satellites, we can go ahead and call any place on the planet, really, who has a phone to answer. So that's been really nice. I talk to my wife every day, and I get to talk with a video teleconference to my wife and children once a week.
Wow. Unreal. Okay, awesome. Our next question is from Olivia in New Jersey, who is wondering, is there a food or a favorite meal from home that you really miss while you're in space?
Well, I love food. I love to make food. I especially love to bake and make baked treats. So I miss all kinds of food. I think about food a lot. I really miss fresh food. I miss fresh berries, blueberries, raspberries. Don't get me started. I could really talk all day. A cheeseburger, lots and lots of things. But we have a wonderful team on the ground that works really hard to create a varied menu for us. And the food is, it's dehydrated or it's been heat treated to be shelf stable. But we have a big variety. And then when we receive a cargo vehicle like we did this week, we do get little bits of fresh food. So we'll take one single apple and we'll slice it up into 7 pieces so everybody gets a bite so that we can all savor it. So we've really learned, I think, to savor those special fresh foods that come only once in a while.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Mark, do you have a favorite food that you miss?
Avocados. In fact, after my last flight, the team on the ground went ahead and flew avocados to Kazakhstan. The flight doctor ripened them in her hotel room, and then when I was on the plane back, I had vegetable chips from my wife with guacamole, which was amazing.
Oh.
Yum.
That is so thoughtful. Okay, it seems like we have some time for some more questions. Bella in Michigan is wondering, how long can you go outside the space station on a spacewalk before you have to